Hello everybody and welcome back to Megastore Simulator. I've been quite busy without you. We're up to day 61 now. I've got quite a lot of money and we are now level 50. It took quite a while to get there, but we are finally here. So I've now unlocked the two expansions up here, so here and here. I've done the floor already, so we can now bring our clothing down here, and we've got space for the extra licenses in the clothes as well to sort of do an L shape round there. So hopefully this will be enough space to get all of that done. I'm quite confident that it will be. I have got some more self-checkouts as well. So we've got some up here now. I think there's an extra one down there as well. The reason for that is we were kind of topping out at 130 to 150 customers, sometimes 160, but generally topping out in some sort of in between that range. So I got a few extras just to see if that would make any difference, and we're now sort of between the 180 and I think my highest is 203 customers in a day, generally in the 190s. So yeah, it's made a good difference to have a few extra self-checkouts there. So we're now getting more customers through the door. Just jump down here quicker, isn't it? So let me finish colouring in the shelving over here. So let's just, I've decided to go green with the groceries. I think it looks quite nice. The one issue that this is going to cause is I'm going to have to recolour the clothes upstairs because I'm not on that colour patch anymore, and so I don't know if we'll be able to match it or not, so we might have a slightly different colour variation. I coloured the bakery black just to see. I think it looks okay. It kind of makes the products pop. We'll see how it goes when we go down that road anyway later on. First thing we need to do today, though, you can see I've burned down the stock. Now I'm going to throw up a screenshot of what was happening in here. So during the course of just grinding away, obviously I wasn't spending money on licenses or expansions. So all the money was basically going into stock. So I ended up with a lot of stuff. So I'll throw up a screenshot now of how crazy it got. So as you can see, it kind of got really messy, so we need to come in here and sort that now. Because even though I was spending extra money on stock, it wasn't that much extra than we needed every day. So to avoid just boxes everywhere, as you can see, it still is the case. I've still got boxes everywhere. I've moved them all over there. The neatly stacked ones, that's what they do. That's fine. They will keep doing that even though we have our pallet shelving. They will keep stacking a few over there. They're just boxes that only have like 1 or 2 items left in them. They put them over there, and they're the first ones they go to sort of stack up afterwards. That'll gradually sort itself out. So we're going to get loads of pallet shelving in here, and we're going to get it all sorted today, and then we'll move on and do the clothes afterwards. So my calculations are that I require 19 of these. So we've got 169 products so far. We've got another 20 coming later in the day with the rest of the clothes. That'll be 189, so that would be 19 shelves. I'm going to get 20 shelves, though, just so A, we've got an extra one. B, if I've miscounted, we're covered. And it's just better that way, isn't it? I can move stuff around if I need to as well from one shelf to another. So let's get these. We might as well have them delivered to Dock 1. Sure, why not? Doesn't make any difference, really. We'll get these all online. We will get an unloader later on as well, so you'll be able to see the unloader in action, if you haven't already. Right, what I'm going to do is we're going to have all of this, if I can, along that wall, and then probably down the center again, and then maybe along here if we need to. I'm going to leave it over there, obviously, for obvious reasons. We can't actually get over there anyway. Once that's gone down, we can put some more shelving over there then. Because that eventually will die down. Because they'll start using these instead. Right, let's get a few on. The key thing here would be to leave enough space so you can get up and down here with the vehicle. That's unfortunate, isn't it? How annoying is that? That would require another expansion. Can I shift that up anymore? If I go in front of that post, I can, can't I? It's not ideal, but it's going to allow us to go side by side, I think. Better. Yeah, so you need to leave enough space so that you can get up and down here with the vehicles easily. Happy there. Good. But I'm not going to be using the vehicles just yet. So I will get the vehicles. We will have a play with the loader and stuff, because obviously you've not seen me do that in the series. I know many of you are playing the game and watching other people play, so you've probably seen it, but some of you maybe not. So I will have a go with it at some stage, but I'm just going to use a mod to throw everything up to the top. Purely because I'm fed up with all these boxes. It was getting out of hand. I even dropped some frame rates. I had that many boxes in here at one time. Because they're all unorganized and falling on each other, I've lost some stock somewhere along the line as well, and the game hasn't really registered as to that it's happened. So it tells me that I've still got, say, 20 of something, or, you know, off the shelves. It will say, oh yeah, you've got stock off the shelves. The restockers are standing there doing nothing. I can't locate anything because it's just crazy. So I thought, well, we need to do this. I don't know if we've got that stock or not. I think some of it's just been lost, whether it's fallen through the floor or I don't know. I don't know what's happened to it. It might have fallen through the floor. It's a possibility in this game that it could have fallen through when it bounces off itself. I don't know. It could just be a glitch in the system. Who knows? But we'll hopefully alleviate that problem with all of this. So now that's left a bit of a gap, and I can drive down here should I need to as well, which is, I think, what we're going to need to do. Fortunately, I think I'm going to have too many shelves to be able to do this, though, in this fashion. It's fine. You can move these at any... Oh, come on, game. Really? Is that because that post's there? Ah, how annoying. Why wouldn't you be able to do that? Or is it making me... No, it's making me leave a gap, isn't it? That's why. Because that's the front, isn't it? Of course. It was my error. Get some more out. Yeah, leaving the gaps, I'm not sure I'm going to have enough space here. So I might have to just cover some off since I don't need them. And then we can rearrange a different time, because that's not going to be anywhere near enough space to get all of these on as well. I can put a couple here. Also, we can put a couple more just here. Why is that askew? That's weird. I just told that to snap, and it just snapped at a weird angle. That's better. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to do that. Hang on. Let me go and throw this. I could just throw it in there. I don't know why I'm doing this. We can just get our money back as well for like doing that. I could have just thrown it back in there and it'd have taken it, but I wasn't sure if, because I've not actually done that, if you've actually touched it, whether it still counts, but I'm pretty sure it would. Right, how many more have we got? 5. Okay, we need to move some stuff. Oh no, we've got these as well. Oh, there's no way this is going to happen. Might need to take down another wall in here. I don't know if I've got enough cash for that. I hope I have. Warehouse, 7 grand. I think we're okay. We'll take that. I've got to say, that's not great. It's okay, but it's not great. Can you even get them? What's that going to, like, an extra 4 maybe? Not even? Right, so let's put another one there then, and then that should, hopefully, that'll be enough space. So hopefully I can get 3 in just here. Pretty sure I can get 3 in just there, even if we have to throw a few of these boxes over. Make sure that's the case. could squeeze another one just here. I don't really need that restock zone. Have that something like that will do. And then I'll move those boxes out of the way because I have a feeling they're going to have issues at some stage. This is the problem. You see, when they land on each other like that, that's when I think you lose stock sometimes. That sort of thing happens. Or it deregisters it somewhere. Anyway, they're all fine. So that is all of that basically done. We've just got this final one over here. Can come back where the other one was, I think. Not amazing, but I don't need to, as I said before, I don't need to drive. But normally, you'd have to take, and I don't know if you can probably drive through shelving, I've no idea. But I would now need to get this reach truck. But I really want to get this online now, and I have to be level, not only do we need the money for that and the levels, to the expansion to 10, I need to be level 55 as well, and I really want to get this online now. So what we're going to do is we're going to order one of absolutely everything, and that should all fly onto these shelves, and then I can get an unloader to start unloading for me and all of that kind of stuff, but it'll just be way more tidy in here. So let's do that now, and then we'll see how much money we've got left, whether we can do some more with the clothes first, or maybe we'll have to open for a day. I don't know. Now, in the previous day, I ran the stock pretty dry in here, so I've been keeping on top of this. We've had most things fully stocked. We've only ever been having like 1 or 2 items not found per day. The prices are all really good as well. If you saw my previous video, when I was putting these colors in, all of my prices changed. Horrific. I had to go through every single one of them again to try and set them and get them right. But I think I've done a better job this time, because usually we're only getting like 1 thing found expensive, maybe 2 at a push. So that's going well. But I ran the stock dry on the previous day. You can see what, no guitars or anything like that. Just to try and clear through some of the excess stock I had in here. So with a day of buying absolutely nothing, we still have all of this left over. So I'll probably bring you back after I've clicked on everything one by one here. Okay, welcome back. I think I've bought everything. I did have to go back and buy just a single box of carrots because I don't think I clicked on that. But I think I got everything else. I just spent about $70,000 on just getting one of everything. That's how expensive it is to get just one box of everything. Not even a full pallet. Just one box of every item that we sell costs $70 or just over $70,000. It's quite a lot. Anyway, everything is now in here. So if I activate the mod, these should all beam themselves around the shelving. Let's just do that. There you go. Look how easy that is. Weird how they all go to different ones all over the place, so stuff's going to be absolutely everywhere. But I don't really mind that too much, to be honest with you, as long as it's all on there. I don't mind. Now I've activated the mod, as soon as those doors open, that will automatically happen. So you can have this mod work where they automatically go to an empty spot, which is what I've got it set on at the moment. You can turn that off, so once we've completed, if I still wanted to use this mod, I could, if I wanted to, stop them from doing that. And they wouldn't go anywhere. They'd only go to where we want them to go. But I'll probably, to be honest with you, once we've got everything on there, I don't think I'll necessarily need to use it anymore, because we'll have the unloader working anyway, unless the unloaders are very, very slow and I don't like them. I think we'll probably keep the unloaders anyway, and they'll just go around doing it all for us. This just saves me the job of having to just grind away pointlessly just to try and get a vehicle so we can reach the top shelf. Quite frankly, I think that reach truck should be available to us from the very beginning of the game. I don't know why you have to get so far into the game before you can use the top shelves of your storeroom. That's ridiculous. Like if you want to start this game now, because there are now unloaders in this game, if you want to start this game, you can't have an unloader really, because you might not be able to afford all of the shelving expansion, all of the warehouse expansion, sorry, if you're working in store as well. If you want to have an unloader, you can only use like these bits of you can't use the tops. You can only use these. Absolutely ridiculous. So this is helping us out quite a bit. It's going to be a lot more organized in here now, isn't it? A lot more organized. throw those on. So I've got this mod switched on manual mode. So if you do get this mod yourself, I've changed that in the configuration file. So you go into the config, it's just it opens up a notebook page, and you just change it from false to true, and then you can just press the T key and operate this manually, which is what I'm doing. You can have this just happen automatically, but I've decided to do it this way. Why is this truck never arriving? Is he on the way or has he got lost? I feel like he's got lost. There he goes. I think I'm better off waiting for both sides to open, aren't I? Alright, it's going to take a while to do this, I think. Even with this method, it's taking a while for them to come, because they don't bring much in there. Now we've got the pallets on the shelves. Obviously, we don't need to have pallets delivered anymore, so even when they go empty, they stay on there, they stay marked, unless you accidentally unmark them, which would be a disaster. So we're going to make sure we never do that. But what I can do is just leave them on there, like I say, and then we can just get things delivered in boxes now. So my unloader will go in there, and I'll just have that rammed full of boxes. What I've been doing between the videos, so you can have everything delivered in one go. You don't need to wait for multiple trucks to come that only bring little bits of each. And we will do more pallet ordering as well, because it's cheaper at some point. But we'll just get you can get 200 boxes or so, I think, or 180 or something in a thing on its own. So you can get most of what you would ever need straight away in one vehicle. So he'll just go in there and bring 5 things out at a time. Put them all around here. We might even get 2 unloaders if we can. So we've got $24,000 then left to spend, which is, I think, enough to get another license, a bit of shelving, and some more clothes. Put those on. That's still got some more coming. I don't know why it kept, every time I was emptying one, it would stop the other one from coming. I'm not really sure what it was doing there. I don't know if that's mod related or game related. Not sure. One thing I have done, I've not mentioned so far, is I've changed my restockers so they're all on departments now. So because we were getting a lot busier, felt that needed to happen, mostly because when I was just standing around watching them, which is what I was generally doing while we were leveling up, I kept noticing 3 of them would go up there. They come out with a box of stuff like this. They come out with loads of different boxes. And 3 of them would go up there to do clothes. And they'd spend forever riding up one side of the escalator, riding down the other, rather than being over here and doing stuff over here or over here. I thought, that's just crazy. I don't really want everyone going upstairs. They were just killing so much time. So I put everyone on separate departments. So we've got somebody purely on music, somebody purely on electronics, somebody purely on, this is for both shifts, somebody purely on clothes, and then I've got just an everything person. And the everything person obviously deals with groceries, bakery, and then if anywhere else needs a hand, they'll go and do that. I've got that for both shifts. It seems to be working okay. The only issue I have found with it is, for some reason, they only seem to take occasionally, not all the time, but occasionally they'll just take one box. So they'll have, I don't know, the electronics restocker will come in here with one box, even though he could have brought 2. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen occasionally, which is a bit annoying because then they have to walk back and like that constantly. On the other occasions, they do come through with a full box like these guys are doing. So it only semi-works, I think. Right, is that it? Are we done? I think we're done. So all of that is what we currently have. Obviously, they've nicked a few boxes. But that's worked quite well. That has been a project that has gone really, really well. Obviously, I've cheated a little bit by using a mod, but I just needed to. More of a quality of life thing. Right. We can now get on then and do a bit of that music licensing. But let's move some stuff around up here, first of all. We are going to need to color this shelving, as I mentioned earlier. Because if I press it now, it will just go green. So I'm going to have to recolor this and try and get a close-ish match. I think I want these railings and things down there. Could these all go something like that? Along there, that would create some room, wouldn't it? Have them either side. Either that or you have them like that, but you can't walk by, unfortunately. So we can just have racks of stuff. To be honest, I could go with a middle rack as well. Just with like the occasional gap, so we could go side to side, and then we could have ones down the middle with a gap so people can walk through. Not a bad idea. Try and keep things together, so we'll put all of the dresses next to each other. Obviously the suits at the end, we'll try and keep all of those together as well. What else have I got? These suits here. You'll notice it says as well, grab container now. You see it says grab container, press B to grab container. I've installed the box mod. So if I now press B, I instantly get a box that's the right size for that. I think that's much better, to be honest. Why are these all facing the wrong way around? We can turn these around, don't we? I can't turn them around. How annoying. Because then if I turn it round, the thing will be outside. Oh well, never mind. I'll have to live with that. Yeah, I thought it was just easier when I've been rearranging stuff, so all of this is sorted now. It's just easier to rearrange things if I can spawn a box without having to buy one. We'll hope I've got the right size available. Right, they can all do that. I suppose those ones could go there, actually. We probably will get some more. But just in case we don't. Why isn't that snapping on there? Okay, manual mode it is. Weird. Right, so they're all down there. Dresses here and there. And as I say, we'll go through the middle with some stuff as well. So that creates a bit more room. Let's move this over so it's ready. That can just come... Ah, that post. That's annoying. Got the drain pipe in the way. Obviously, these can budge up to each other as well at some point. Create a bit more room. So that's not too bad. Now, I could go down there with all of those, couldn't I? They could go down the center there, perhaps. Let's just see how much room these take up. How nice it looks. It's not bad. It's a little bit tight. But it's something we could do, or do that and you've got your walkway around. Go something like that. Because I've got a lot of clothes to come. Right. I'll tell you what we'll do. I'm not 100% sold on that looks-wise. I think I'd rather just have the racks. Let's see what we can have next. So, if we go into shopping, clothing, licenses, where are we up to? So we've got some more dresses. I think I'll probably get those then. Got some more here as well. Because we know where they're going. So if we get that and that, and purchase them, but we'll get them delivered in the van, and then we'll get them delivered by crate, so we can have some in stock as well. For now, we'll just get them delivered to the van. All right, was that it? I think that was it, wasn't it? Yes, that was it. I'll have those delivered to store front. Right, where is my thing? Here we go. It might take me a couple of videos to get back on top with the stock now. I've let it run dry a little bit, but it'll happen as we go. I've got that double rack as well, haven't I? Got this thing that had the shirts on it, had these shirts on it from earlier on in the series. We've got that to use as well at some point. Now, where am I going? Wrong way. I do wish there was a storeroom up here. That would also help, because obviously, like I was saying, I wanted to stop the restockers all going upstairs because it was taking them so long when 2 or 3 of them are going up there. But it would be so nice if we could just have a little room. It doesn't need to be the main storeroom or anything like that. It could just be a room where you keep excess stock for up here. That would be really, really appreciated, because then the restocker that you have, like, for upstairs only, they could just be up here getting clothes out, getting sports equipment and toys, which is what I'm going to have up here. People can pay up here as well. It's a bit more realistic that way, rather than have to have somebody come all the way from down the base. It's a long walk now from the warehouse shelving that I've got in there. If any of these items are here, say, you've got to go all the way down there, all the way through here, all the way up here, all the way around here, do the thing, go all the way back again. That's a long way. Right, I don't suppose it matters. We'll just chuck these on just here. Okay. Actually, I don't need to do that anymore. I can just get rid of boxes by pressing B. Quite handy. What else looks good just here? These are quite colourful. If I just press B, auto get rid of that. Right, so we've got 2, 4, 6. I need another 3 of those just for dresses then. One of the issues I think I'm going to have here is I might run out of money in order to get stuff in there as well. That might be a thing I do afterwards. You know what? Stuff is in the way. Right, let's see them. Do we want to move that up? Did we get any more suits? And if so we can have 2 in the middle there. Let me just test that theory, actually, because we've not tested that. How does that even look? That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, so we'll do that anyway. So how many more suits do I get? As you can see, I've got the habit of just jumping over railings and riding down escalators like crazy now. Right, how many more suits do I get? If any. Doesn't look like we get any, does it? I think all of that sort of stuff is now taken care of. I think we get possibly another dress type thing there and here. But in terms of suits, we're good. Yeah, so we can shove everything together. Got plenty of room for that. So all of this can now, I think, squeeze up. And then go through the middle afterwards. Weirdly doesn't like snapping on this side of the wall. Like, it doesn't matter how many times you press and hold it or anything like that, it just goes red if you get near it. Strange. Right, let's get some more stuff on. Right, should I go to the center with these? Either go through the center with these ones or keep using the walkway. Might keep using the walkway. Save the center just in case we can chuck something else down the center. I'm actually becoming quite aware that we've got a lot of stuff still and we're using quite a lot of space. And this might not be enough space after all. I've got to be careful with this. That's slightly off. Why doesn't it want to snap on this wall? It's crazy. That'll do. It'll have to do. As good as I can get it. I gotta say, these had quite a nice little bit of colour down here, don't they? It's a shame I don't suppose you really notice it from over here so much. Actually, yeah, you do, kind of. I think it'll look okay from down there. Not bad. Right, I'm a dress over here, which is a bit annoying because it's only a single. But there are more dresses to come, aren't there? I think there's another 2 to come, which is, again, an annoying thing. Because if there's 2 more to come, and I've got 3... it's going to be quite annoying. Oh, there's a spot here. I wondered why that was the case. I thought I bought enough, and then I've just doubted myself, thinking, oh, I must have messed that up. And I didn't. Right, that's good. That's fine, then. But yeah, so there's another 2 to come, so we'll need another 2 of those, but they could... probably go down the center. I wonder if we can get some of the smaller... see, they've got these small shelves with some shorts on, stuff like that. Maybe we can get some smaller ones down there. Or some of these. They're slightly larger. But they could kind of go down there. With some things on. And then we'll rearrange all of these to fit nicely somehow. They weren't so big. They're not bad down here, but they're just a little bit big. Like in real life, if you were walking down here, it's a tight squeeze. If this has got something on it, you'd be constantly brushing against all the clothes. People would be tripping over each other. Just doesn't look nice. Right, I've got $10,000 left, which is not a lot. We might be able to afford, if I don't do any more general restocking, it's probably a bad idea. We might be able to afford another 1. Or we could just open up. Although I'll have to set some prices for the new stuff. But we could just... I could just open for a day. Probably wise, isn't it? It's probably wise to open for a day. And then we can afford the rest. There's only 3 licenses to go, actually. That's not bad. Yeah, if we open for a day, we can get this finished. I'll open for a day. We'll get this finished. Is anything like out of stock on shelf? I don't think so. Worth just checking. They shouldn't be because we've just ordered 1 of everything. So everything should have some stock. If anything isn't stocked, then something's gone badly wrong somewhere along the line. Obviously, we've got no off-shelf stock of these yet. I can deal with that. Obviously, we've got the money for that anyway. So I can deal with that another time. It's fine. Some things are low, like this, for example. I'll get 1 of those because I think they'll sell out through the day. The music is a bit of a concern, as this stuff sells out like crazy. I don't know why. This is really busy compared to the other departments. This and clothes, people go crazy for it. They don't really care about the groceries. The electronics, people do come and buy it, but not in the same quantities. These... you sell out of guitars every day. It's crazy. I think I'm going to leave it as it is, though. We'll just buy that 1 thing. Oh, I didn't need the pallet. Never mind. Fine. I shall sort that to myself. What I have decided to do, I'll open up while that happens. What I have decided to do is, once we move these toys upstairs, which hopefully will happen. Hopefully we've got enough room for that. But they are going up there at some point. Once they go up there, we've got this kind of empty space here. I don't think I'll really use it for anything until more licenses come in future. So I've got this kind of dead area. I could chuck some self-checkouts down there, but you can only realistically get one in. And then you get one this way facing the other way. And that's all we can get in down there. So it doesn't really work for that. So what I thought is, why don't I extend some of the music section down there? Because I'm constantly selling out of guitars. I have had a shift around. The eagle-eyed amongst you may notice that actually these are now here. I moved some stuff around, got an extra shelf so we could have some more cellos in here because they are big money things, keep selling out. But if we had a little bit of extra, you know, if I utilize that, maybe shift this along slightly so it doesn't overhang. We have some more shelving in here all the way to there. I could double up on some of these guitars. Some of these ones could have an extra slot. Speakers, we could have an extra speaker or something in there as well. Just some overspill. I think that's a good idea. I'm not like urgently wanting to do that. But once we've done with the clothes, once we've done with the toys, and we're coming back down, I think there's a few more groceries we'll get with the next expansion over there. So we'll do a bit more in the groceries. While we're waiting to build up after that, I think I'll save up for a couple of days and then extend the music section just so it doesn't sell out so quickly in store. And that's what we'll do with that. Right. That has arrived, hasn't it? No idea where its pallet is. There's only one thing. I'm just going to shove it with the other boxes. It'll get taken care of. Right, we will get the unloader, but probably at the end of the day. So you can see how he works. Or maybe we'll start the next video with him. Probably start the next video with him. If we're just getting a few bits and putting them there. I didn't set those prices. I mean, they're okay because that issue I had before, where everything was changed price because I pressed the button and everything went to a different market value. It was a pretty high one. So, look, everything's at 22% anyway, so it's not like it's selling for cost or anything like that. We are making profit on them, but not making as much profit as I would like. 96 maybe. There you go, 96. Let's apply those. Is that all of those? They should all be 39 to 40 or 41 in some cases. Everything appears to be fine. Good. That's all of those done then. It's a shame I didn't do it earlier in the day, but it's fine. Right, what's expensive? Keep hearing people say expensive. It's the new stuff. I'm not happy with some of the new items. But the rest of the clothes have been fine. Just odd. Because I've only been getting 1, 2, 3 items every day that are found expensive. And then these dresses come along, and apparently they're not happy with those. Too expensive. I mean, that's common. He's probably coming in for his wife. Oh, do you fancy picking that dress up for me on your way home? He's popped in at lunchtime. Look, he's popped in. He's gone, how much? I'm not paying that for a dress. Yeah, if his wife was with him, he'd go, all right, go on then. That's what happened there. But yeah, they're not happy with those. I wonder if that's because they came in. When they came into the store, they were a lot less money. And now because I've changed the prices of them, they're like, wait a sec. When I came in, I was told this would be this price. It's now $20 more. I wonder if that's caused some issue here. Because the other clothes, they've not really been complaining with. And the newer customers that are coming here so far are not complaining either. So I wonder if they were already in store. And they've been like, yep, I'm getting that at a cheap price. Because these are all selling now, no problem. I think we already had people in that were destined to come there, and I changed the price, and they were like, wait, that's not right. I'm not buying that. Although this guy doesn't like it either. But he says 107. It's only listed... Oh, it's that one, isn't it? I was going to say, it's only listed 102. We might have to lower them slightly by a percent. Maybe take them down to 38. I can do that later. It's fine. We're not losing that many sales. We'll work on that. We're earning good money. Enough money anyway to sort out the rest of this once we get to the end of the day. So this is basically what I do between videos. When I say, oh, I'll do some stuff without you, I basically order some stuff, click go, and then let the game go. Because there's not really anything else to do. That's why I don't put them in videos. it would just be a video of us standing here like CCTV, just watching people go about their business for 10 minutes, because that's how long a day is. Because there's nothing else you can do in this game. I could get a self-checkout and do a bit of checkout work. There's not really much value in doing that either, because the self-checkouts work so well. So yeah, there's not really a lot to show if you're not putting stuff in the store or redesigning your warehouse. Which I think has worked quite well. I'm pretty happy with this. Right, so we could get those licenses now. They might ask for them, but I don't care.
I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, I might as well get these licenses and we could get an order of stuff come in, take care of. We'll also know what we need shelving wise as well. So if we purchase that and that and that, and then that is clothing complete. So what new products have I got? So we need this, we need that, that, and that, that. What else is there? Gotta be careful here, because some of the stuff that we have bought might have sold out, so it might give me a double red, even if it's not. Like that, for example. I know we have that, but it's double red. Didn't need that. Is that all of the stuff? Just 12 things? I guess it was. Hard to say, because these don't always match. There's 4 there, wasn't there? 4 there, and 4 there. They should be 12. They should be the 12. We'll have them delivered to storefront. And then see what we can do. So, I think these are going to want to go... Obviously, that's going to go on a hanger. And that's going to go on a hanger. So, I need another thing. But I might go with that little one. And then the other thing was these. I think actually I might have a few too many... I might have a few too many shelves to hang things on. You know, the circular ones that we've been hanging things on. I think I've got a few too many of those. Where did I leave this? There it is. I might be able to sell some shelving up there. It looks... I think it's busier up there than it needs to be, actually. That voice, I heard that. I don't know if that's always been there. It probably has. That's the same sort of AI voice that's used in Corner Kitchen, I think it is. You know, where they were always constantly complaining. Every single day. Boss, I'm going on a break. I'm doing this. I'm going on this. I'm sure one of the voices is the same. Sorry about the boxes, everybody, and going the wrong way down the escalator. Right, so the other dresses could go on here. Or we could get one more thing. It's a shame they just can't get that in somewhere. I could... Maybe along there, but it wouldn't fit, would it? No, we would never get a full one along there. It just makes sure, but yeah, no chance, no chance at all. Weirdly snaps this end. Right, so I could, like I say, I could get one of these in. Probably at the bottom end. Obviously, it's a double-sided thing. I think you'd want it this way. Sorry about the stock levels. We're having a bit of a redesign today and putting some stuff in, so we're a bit low on stock right now. All will be sorted in the future if you want to come back in a couple of days. It's one of those things. I think I'd want a run of those. If I had those in, I'd want more than one. I think I'd want lots of them. I don't think that's going to look great. Just having the one. I mean, we could have it on the entrance to this area. Like just here. Can just be an extra thing just there. But I want to use both sides of it. Don't like the way it does the walkway though. Okay, well, we'll do everything else first, and then we'll deal with that at the end. So that's this dress. And that one. All right, so we've got some of these can go on. Have we got any empty spots? I don't think so. I think these are all full. They can go on just there. Do I need... Is that the only thing? I think that's... Oh no, there's another one here. I think we'll possibly double stack that around there then, so at least it's a full one. That's just jackets and hoodies, I think. And a shirt, which is annoying because I've not got a space for the shirt. Or the hoodies for that matter. Now, do we hang these? Or do we put them on like that? I think like that, but let's just see how that would look. So they look quite nice hanging as well, wouldn't they? It would be unusual to have hoodies and stuff going down the center as well as dresses and stuff. It's kind of like a smart area. It would be unusual to have things hanging like that. But we could, if we wanted... utilize some more of these. We could have hoodies and things down there as well, and that would enable us to get more of those to fill that kind of space up nicely. And then I don't need any more of... Well, I need one more of those perhaps. Still got this thing with some shorts on it. Right, I think the store is now empty, isn't it? So that's fine. No more customers or anything. Got some money to spend. Let's have a bit of a rearrange. So let's move these boxes clear out the way. Right, so let's start off with this area. So we'll move it a little bit closer to the front. Not crazy close, but a little bit closer. Something like that. So you can still get by, but it's not center of the floor. We'll do the one next to it. Let this guy finish. Something like that, and then these can go up to it. Like so. So that's your entry into the clothing section. So you come up the stairs, and then you've got your entry to the clothing section. So I don't want anything over there. I want it all, like I say, in sort of L shape. So we can come down here. We can use that, like come out to here. I just don't want them all over there. These could do something like that, perhaps. Not bad. Nice if this could have more on. I don't think we really sell that many of those, to be honest. If we do, the restockers are very quick to restock those particular things. A little bit close. Something like that. Not bad. You can still walk around. The next one. Leave a gap. It looks like we can sell this one. I don't think I'm going to need it, am I? Let's unbadge it. So we can go up to the wall here with this, and put another one here, so I can... That there. We'll box it up in a moment. Where are we going? No, it's not that one. This one, isn't it? Got lost of which one I was doing there. Is it this one? No, it's that one over there. It's this one, isn't it? That's in the wrong spot. Not bad. Can't really get round here very easily. Rotate it slightly. Right, that can come over there. That's given us all of this space, which should be enough for toys because I'm only putting the cuddly toys up here. So it's only going to be the teddy bears and things that are going to go down the walls here. All of the sweets and stuff are going downstairs in the grocery section. So I don't need lots of room for toys. It's only going to be a very small section for toys up here. And then we can further it once we knock that wall down if we need to, but I don't think we will. We might as well bring some up with us. Because they've got a new home. Actually, they've got their actual home now. For the first time in the series, I think, they've actually got a home. It's going to be over here. So I think these will work quite well as an offshoot from clothes. They look quite good. Right, so we need to put all of these on then. So do I go down? I'm going to have to go down the center there. So I assume they go on these tall racks as well. How many of these would I get in? 4, wouldn't I? Or was it 5? I get 5 of those down there. You get 2 per one, don't you? So that's 1, 2. We could have 10 things. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't really want that shirt hanging there. I guess we could, just to make it nice. I think 10 of those would look better than the double rack. To be honest, let's go and get 10 of those. No, 5 of those, sorry. Let's take 10 boxes. We get 5 of those. Storefront. We'll give everything a cheeky paint as well in a moment. And then that's finished up there. From down here, that looks quite good now. It looks like there's actually something going on upstairs. We've made quite a bit of progress today. I know we've been going for a while, but we've made quite a lot of progress. We've done our warehouse. Obviously, I need to do put the new stuff in there, but that's fine. That's very easy to do. We've got space for it. Already calculated. And then we've finished our clothing section. So next time I might have to do a day of restocking. So I might do that without you. But otherwise, I think we'll probably do the toys and finish the toys, most likely. And then the next expansion now, I think, is this wall or this wall. Which obviously gives us a bit extra room down here. So we'll do a few more groceries and start getting a few more groceries on. Because I think we've got 3... I think it's 3 expansions. Hang on, the game has frozen. And where's my trolley gone? Oh no, I've lost it through... Hang on. I've lost it through there, I think. Huh. That's a bit of an issue. Now, somebody did mention this happened to them as well. It might have to come out the game and come back in again, and it will appear outside with the boxes. Or it's flown out the back somewhere. How's Hurley doing? Where's Hurley gone? Gone! So normally there's a homeless guy there that says the old code for you. But at the moment he's doing nothing. He's been there since the very first time I played this game. When it wasn't even Megastore Simulator. This game used to be called Urban Supermarket Simulator. It was a completely different setting. It was just on a road on its own. It was a completely different thing. The base of the game was here. The bakery was here and a few other things. But I played it months and months and months and months ago. Like middle of last year. And so that was a very early stage game. And he was there then. He used to live by the side of the little shop you had. You had a shop about the size of the dry cleaners. And he lived next door. But yeah, he's still not been added though. But unfortunately, I'll have to reclaim my stuff. Okay, welcome back. I just thought I'd show you the end of day report before we continue on here. We got 201 customers yesterday, and we did pretty well, actually. So they found those things expensive, but pretty good overall. We sold 799 items. Obviously, we spent a lot of money. Unfortunately, I have got my hand truck back, but I didn't get the boxes to go with it. So I've lost 2 shelves, unfortunately. And I don't know where they are. I can't find them anywhere. They may pop in if at some point if I restart the game a few times. They might just pop in. But they are, I think they're gone. So I'll have to buy a couple more of those. So I'll do that anyway between the videos. It's a bit unfortunate, but one of those things. We can at least get these on. I'll get some... Well, actually, I'll buy some more. It'd be a shame to finish the video and not actually finish, wouldn't it? I'll buy a couple more. Put that down here. That's that, isn't it? I think. Take that off there. If I can. That down there. Grab this. We'll pack that up. Move the label first. Pack that up, and then we can throw that away. Interestingly, everything has lost its color up here. You notice that? Everything's just lost its color. That must have been when I saved and came out and came back in again. All of the color is washed out down here. All the other colors are fine. Like down there, still green, blue, still red over there. That's weird. So we need to recolor this anyway. That's fine, but interesting. Let's try and not lose it this time. Careful, careful, careful. There we go. Made it. Really don't know why it's not snapping up here. So only, like, that side it snapped, and it snapped... No, it never snapped on that wall. Snapped on that wall, and then the centerpiece, also no snapping. Very strange. We're just having to try and line it up, which is very difficult to do. Quite sensitive. Right, something like that though, not too bad. I think we'll have the dressers just here. Then we'll have, I think we'll have hoodies down the bottom end here. Formal shirt. Oh, these are formal shirts. Maybe we ought to put the shirts together. That doesn't really go with the suits, does it? But no, I didn't want to do that. Put the box down as like a faucet. I can't even touch it now. I guess a sweater wouldn't be, I mean, not that coloured sweater, to be honest. I didn't think it'd be quite like that. Well, you could wear a sweater with, like, formal gear. I guess we could have a formal shirt here as well. Because it kind of goes, doesn't it? A formal shirt, it's part of a suit. Like an option for that. Really that hoodie that doesn't go. Maybe I'll put the hoodies at the end as we get towards the dresses or something. Sweater, sweater, shirt. And then we'll put the hoodie this end. Should have left a gap, really. I didn't leave any gaps, did I? We just move a few of these up, like so. And do the same just here. Line it up. Everything's got an equal gap then. Something like that. Then we've got a gap in the middle. That's not too bad. Move these up as well. So everything matches. There you go. That's not bad. Right. Yeah, it's close enough. Fine. We've got the hoodies there. Just need to put these things on, and then we are finished. So what is this? A shirt of some kind. Sweater. I've got this hoodie as well, haven't we? Oh, the other one was a jacket. Oh, I moved the wrong thing. That's really a... Well, it's fine, but... More this I want to move. This is the hoodie I want with up here. This thing, it's a kind of hoodie, but it can go just here. There we go. And then we can have a sweater. There. We can have crimson sweater just there. Then we've got a shirt that can go next to the other shirt. Perfect. And then this can go just there. Right, I'm done. This section is complete. A bit tight in places, perhaps, but I think the flow is okay. So you've got your polo shirts, some shirts. Unfortunately, we've got shirts down there as well. We've got some more shirts just here. A few shorts that have now also changed their color weirdly as well. Then we've got t-shirts, various different types of trousers and jeans and all that kind of stuff down here. And then you've got dresses, hoodies, jackets, shirts, jumpers, or sweaters, and of course, suits as well. Not bad. Obviously, some prices to set, but I'll do that in a moment. So what I'm going to do is I'll set those prices. I won't bother coloring everything because now everything's not colored, so we'll do that next time. So we'll come up next time and do the toys. So I'm going to do a day just getting some stock, making sure we're okay for stock, earn a little bit more money. So maybe a day or two, and then we can do the toys next time and get everything colored up here, and then we'll basically be finished up here for a little while and then head downstairs to work further on the grocery section. So if you have enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave it a like, consider subscribing to and joining the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you for another video very soon.